Hello, my name's Alex, and today's video we're having a slight discussion. Originally it was going to be a comparison video, me going why I prefer the Ironhead Squat Prospectors compared to Leagues of Voltan, and then I actually thought about it and did a bit more reading, and now I'm kinda in a situation of why not both Games Workshop? Why can't we all be happy together? So by now you're probably aware of Leagues of Voltan in Warhammer 40K and as well the Ironhead Squat Prospectors in Necromunda. Two separate game systems, two kind of related factions. If you read into the lore, the Leagues of Voltan, they're like made by some AI machine and they're trying to be the best of the best, and then the Squats who are like a lost league. I said apologies if my lore isn't the best, but they were like originally of a League of Voltan and then they kind of lost the technology, and instead of being cloned they're kind of getting made like, you know, the OG way like people do today to make more people. But anyway, I prefer the Ironhead Squat Prospectors, that's where I'm getting to, but also I believe there is a place for both to coexist within 40k, but also I would love to use the Ironhead lads in 40k instead of the Leagues of Voltan, because aesthetically I just think the Ironhead Squat lads are way nicer. Now you could say just use them as proxies, and that is totally fine. I get that. I know people who have a bit of everything in a League's army. They use some of the Leagues of Voltan minis and then they use some of the Necromunda minis. But for me, I would really like it, kind of like Imperial Agents with 40k and stuff for the Space Marines. I would love Games Workshop with the new 10th edition codex for Leagues of Voltan to be like, you know what, here's a built-in supplement in this codex where you can actually run the squats alongside the Leagues of Voltan, or you could just have a full-blown squat army, but with Leagues of Voltan type of rules, because I think it's a win-win. The player base wins. You get people who constantly go, I think these look better than these ones, and now you can be like, well, guess what, you can now take these. Games Workshop can take my money and be like, cool, if you want to play the squat lads with the rules within the Voltan Codex, guess what, you're going to have to pay more for resin, but if you want to play for that luxury, go for it, because Games Workshop likes money, and I also like to spend money when there's a mini which looks better than another. Yes, there's like certain similarities between the Voltan and the squats aesthetically, there's little bits, but for me, I'm just one of those, not even purists, because I've never really played 40k back in the day with squats, but when they announced Leagues of Voltan, I felt like, for me, I was like, it feels a bit incomplete, incoherent, a bit, I see what you're trying to do, but also I feel like you've missed the mark. But that's just my opinion. So you're more than welcome to leave a comment in the description telling me pros, cons, why you're right, why I'm wrong, but I just want a civilized conversation in the comments. So please leave a comment for one, because I love to chat to you guys. But also, just a bunch of the new miniatures they keep announcing for the Necromunda squats. I don't want to play Necromunda, but I want to play squats in 40k. I know the short answer is just use them as proxies, but they have so many cool characters within Necromunda. Why can't I take the characters and play as the characters with rules written for the characters, but within the 40k setting? So I'm telling Games Workshop, if you haven't written the codex yet, or you're halfway through it, trust me, you're going to make more sales if you do this and bang this in the codex, because I would be one of those people buying the codex. I'll probably never use a League of Voltan mini, but I will buy lots of Necromunda minis, but for Leagues of Voltan, if you do like a supplement per se, maybe even in a White Dwarf, to be honest, at this point, I would be happy. And there we have it. That is my ramble. I don't do many of these videos anymore, but now and then I have the urge where I have to ramble into a microphone, and hopefully some of you agree with me, and if you don't, as I said originally, leave a comment. It's all good. I'm happy to discuss the pros and cons, but for me, the Ironhead Squat Prospectors just aesthetically clear the floor with the Leagues of Voltan, but I also see a place where they should belong within the kind of lore background, but in the game system as well. I know it's very blur lines between narrative, tournament, competitive, chill, whatever, but I basically think GW could easily fit 3 or 4 or 5 pages within the new codex to basically get new players and get more money and business 101. It's a win-win. So I'm going to stop talking now. I would appreciate a like, comment, subscription. Thank you to the people on screen. My Patreon blog's free. You can follow it. You don't have to pay. You can just read it. I just ramble about what I'm up to. And I'm Alex. This is my silly channel, Alex Attempts Tabletop. You take care now. Goodbye.